In a small American town surrounded by picturesque hills and dense forests, there lived a police dog named Rex. He was a German shepherd with shiny black and brown fur, and his reputation in the area was impeccable. Rex had served in the local police department for several years and had established himself as an outstanding partner for his handler, Officer John Smith. Together, they solved crimes, searched for missing people, and assisted in various operations. Their bond was strong, and they understood each other with half a word. One day, on a warm summer day when the sun was shining brightly and children were playing outside, a tragedy struck the town. The mother of a little boy named Toby, who was only 5 years old, noticed that he was missing. In a panic, she began searching for him throughout the house and yard, but the boy was nowhere to be found. Soon, she called the police for help. Officer Smith and Rex received the call and immediately headed to the scene. When they arrived, Toby's mother was in tears, explaining that the boy had been playing in the yard and then disappeared. Officer Smith calmed the woman and began organizing the search. He knew that time was of the essence, and the sooner they started, the better their chances of finding Toby. Rex, with his exceptional sense of smell, was ready for work. Officer Smith commanded Rex, and the dog began sniffing the ground around the house. He quickly picked up the boy's scent and, following it, ran toward the nearby forest. Officer Smith followed closely behind, trying not to fall behind. As they ventured deeper into the woods, Rex continued to search for traces. He maneuvered through bushes and trees, while Officer Smith carefully observed his actions. Soon, Rex stopped and began barking, pointing to a small clearing hidden from view. Officer Smith approached and saw that a little boy was lying on the ground, apparently asleep under a tree. Officer Smith's heart raced. He rushed to Toby and gently woke him up. The boy, startled, looked at the stranger but then saw Rex, who joyfully wagged his tail and approached him. Officer Smith explained to Toby that he was safe and that his mother was very worried about him. Rex, as if understanding what had happened, lay down next to the boy, and Toby hugged him. Officer Smith called dispatch to report that the boy had been found, and soon other police officers and an ambulance arrived at the scene. Toby's mother, seeing her son, rushed to him, hugged him, and cried tears of joy. However, the story did not end there. After Toby returned home, his family decided to throw a celebration in honor of Rex and Officer Smith. They invited all the neighbors and friends to celebrate the boy's return. In the evening, they lit a bonfire in their yard, and everyone gathered around to share stories and rejoice that Toby was safe. Officer Smith and Rex became true heroes. People approached them, thanking them for their bravery and dedication. Rex, although a dog, felt like the center of attention and happily accepted the affection from the children who wanted to pet him and play with him. The next day, a small ceremony was organized in the town, where Rex was awarded a medal for bravery. Officer Smith was proud of his partner and knew that their bond had grown even stronger after this incident. The local residents decided to install a commemorative plaque in honor of Rex to remind everyone of his heroism and loyalty. From that day on, Rex and Officer Smith continued their service, but the story of how the police dog saved a little boy became a cherished tale in the town, inspiring many and reminding everyone of the incredible bond between humans and their canine companions. As time went on, Rex and Officer Smith faced new challenges together, always ready to protect and serve their community. They became a symbol of hope and courage, and their adventures were shared in schools and community gatherings, ensuring that the legacy of T.